Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Raaiq, and alongside with me I have Razaan Barodien. And together we will give you a brief insight as to what is ethics in labor relations, as well as play a quick game with you guys just to test how well your understanding is of ethics in labor relations. So firstly, we'll have a look at what is ethics and what is ethics in labor relations. As we all know, ethics is the difference of knowing what is right and what is wrong, and the ability to choose to do what is right always. Business ethics and labor relations focuses mainly on the behaviors and interactions of people within the workplace, as well as their abilities to choose to do what is right always. In this chapter, we focus on the main aspects of ethics in labor relations, which are business ethics. This is the ethical values which determines the interaction between a company and its stakeholders. It's also the difference of doing the right and most ethical thing when it comes to labor practices. There are other focuses of business ethics, which are the principles, the norms, the standards, and the stakeholders of a company. There are 6 different approaches to business ethics and labor relations, which are the scientific approach, the managerial approach, the organizational interest approach, the guidance approach, the control approach, and then the developmental approach. Then we have ethics and the law, which goes hand in hand, as they both aim to achieve all that is good and always choosing to do what is right at all times. An ethics management program is a tool that helps organizations ensure that their business ethics are the organization's main focus. Now we'll have a look at the difference between a code of ethics and a code of conduct. A code of conduct is a document that gives a clear explanation as to what is acceptable behavior, as well as the consequences of transgression. It is specific and often used in disciplinary actions, whereas a code of ethics is a moral guideline that focuses on the behavior of employees as well as employers towards other stakeholders. It doesn't deal with the issues in the workplace. And finally, we have ethical decision making. This helps businesses in making the correct and most ethical decisions, as well as to see to that they follow certain procedures in order to obtain the organizational goals. Now I will hand over to Razaan, and she will go through the game with you guys, explain it to you, as well as facilitate the game. Thank you.
Good morning, class. Today's lesson will be focusing on ethics in labor relations. So we'll be having an interactive lesson whereby students will be playing a game. So how this game works is I'll be splitting the class up into 2 groups, namely Team A and Team B. The students in the front row will quickly have to think on their feet and provide me with a definition of the topic that I'll be showing you. Topics are all coming from the chapter that we are focusing on today. So let's get right to it. So I will now be showing you a cue card with a topic on it from our chapter. First team who gets it correct gets a point for their team. If you get it incorrect, we move over to the next team who will get a chance, and so the game goes on. First topic is ethics. Yes, team A. Ethics is about learning what is right and wrong and then choosing to do the right thing. It is the ground rules by which we live our lives, and it is concerned with the good and right of human interaction. That's correct, Team A. Here's a mark for you guys, and let's move over to the next question. So we'll now be moving over to the next topic, which is ethics in the labor relationship. Wow, Team A again, let's go. The labor relationships consist of the employee and the employer. So ethics in the labor relationship is about the distribution of resources to individuals within the organization. The ethics relationships deals with whether people feel that they are right, people feel that they were treated right within the organization. justice and fairness is central to ethics in the labor relationship. Well done, Team A. Another point for you guys. Team B, you guys are slacking behind. You better catch up. We'll now be moving over to question 3. Hopefully Team B can catch up. The third topic will be ethical dilemmas and conflict in the workplace. Finally, Team B, let's go. Okay, Miss, so basically an ethical dilemma is when some people in the organization may feel that a situation is morally right and some people may feel that it is morally wrong. So this can be despite the policies and procedures that are already in place within the organization. And to resolve this dilemma, we can use the company's value statement. Well done, Team B. That is a point for you guys. And let's move on to topic number 4. We'll now be moving over to our fourth topic, which is ethics and the law. Team B again, let's go. But so ethics and law goes hand in hand because it is both dealing with it both strives towards what is good and what is right in human integrity. So instead of really explaining it, I would like to use an example if that is okay. So it is ethical and legal for trade unions to be formed within an organization, but it is unethical but still legal for an employee to be represented by a co-worker within a dismissal dispute, but the employer is being represented by a legal law specialist. And then I want to say that while it is legal for a trade union to be formed, it is illegal to dismiss the employee participating in a strike who is part of a trade union just because a company is perhaps dealing with economic losses. And there you have it, another point for Team B. And it looks like we have a draw. So we'll have one more question to determine who wins the game. We are now moving over to the final topic of our game, and it will be business ethics. Wow, Team B is on the ball. Remember, if you guys answer correctly, you guys win. Okay, so ethical values determines the interaction between the company and its stakeholders. It is about knowing what is right and wrong within the labor relationship and within the workplace, and then still choosing to do the right thing. Labor relations and business ethics is about the interaction and behaviors between the stakeholders of and the company, and the impact that this might have on the society and the environment in which it operates in. Then there are four elements within the within business ethics, which is namely your principles, your norms, your standards, and lastly your stakeholders. Thank. And that was correct. Last point goes to Team B, and it looks like Team B has won. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys took notes from one another, and I'll see you guys next week, same place, same time.